Here we go again. Yes, your boy. MC, I'm trying to handle it. Let me give y'all, I forgot to put scanners right in the chat. So while I do that, I will change the title. Thank y'all for clocking in again. Man, I had some photos earlier while I was eating the Popeye stuff. As you see, kind of burnt it trying to rush things. So let's get this thing started. Let me see if I can find a scanner thing. I think I hooked everything up correctly. I know not to go up too far on the volume, thinking y'all can hear what we're looking at. So let's get the show on the road and hit that like button. All right, now I'm gonna take y'all in here. Like I said, is the Sky News thing on?
Civil unrest tonight in multiple towns. We've got civil unrest in Chicago, in New York, in Los Angeles, and we're getting reports from other places as well.
So let's go to the other one. And this one, that was fair use. But right now, let's look at the fair use of John Hicks is on the ground. Now, I like him. He be on the scooters. Homeward right here. He's live.
Delete me. The internet can be a crazy place, but you know what? It's full of your data. Data brokers are everywhere.
They're still live. So here we go. Right value. I know to be right there. Santa Ana and Los Angeles and Seattle. It's like, oh.
Just turn it down a little bit because, so they have a whole intersection taken over in Seattle.
We're going to go a little bit. It's very hot. Look, there's Katie from yesterday. My goodness.
Hey.
Hey.
You know I smoke trees?
I do, Rich.
Rich,
To be fair, Seattle has had a lot of practice fucking their own city up.
I've seen you go by the bar numerous times.
Oh, yeah. Just careful how you say it on here. Yeah.
Stand safe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have a good night.
Oh, yeah,
good job.
Hey, crazy, man.
Okay.
Seattle, man.
Right, that's right.
This is our city.
Yeah, we have one coming.
Yeah. On AI.
Oh, okay,
and the police ain't gonna do nothing as long as nobody's rich person's property gets hurt.
As long as people are safe and
as long as the burning and the taking over the street is minimal, you know. All right, but let me see what's going on in Los Angeles. Let's listen real quick.
There's no minimum burn. Burning up.
Let's just put it.
That's for you.
So we're not letting anybody bypass right now. Everyone's going to go to Western. From there, they're going to allow people to exit.
Oh.
We're going to move everyone to the street, okay? After that, they're going to start allowing people to leave.
On Western?
Yeah, so this is Western right here.
Is it a trap? Let's see.
Miles was the bomb, boy.
Where do I go?
They said they're gonna push us towards Western and we can get out at Western, but
You guys gotta push that way. Let's go that way. I'm not going. Everybody got to go back to the crowd. Let's go.
I'm from England, mate. Oh, we got a full screen on the.
One of those crowns I have here fell.
Here we go with
I
the
put
commercial.
some like kind of a cement.
See, we all did.
From England, mate.
Oh, he went sideways with it. Oh, now he's going home. They must be scared.
we're literally just boxed in.
They are like
Surrounded.
bandits. Look at the
Guys,
Los
if I
Angeles
go
want
down,
to start a
I go
fire.
down. They surrounded
One-
us.
There's one fire
We're here together.
that's in Seattle.
They're going
Fire
to
here.
arrest us. That's what it's looking like. It's okay.
They said they were gonna let us out on Western, but
lying, yeah.
they're lying.
What's done is done. It's okay.
So they got arrested?
Get arrested. Just remain calm. You're fine. We're here for
They're gonna be at
It's fine. Just get
Remain
along.
calm, you're fine. Like you know.
Why would they get arrested though?
You gotta,
If they're marching on the sidewalk or something, you know? Are they trapped?
It's what the protesters are what to do. Those are not fun.
This is two things: Seattle and Los Angeles.
Other protesters.
Yeah, we're surrounded, guys.
Fires, Seattle.
What's the word that
We're
is
surrounded. If I go down, this is where I go down.
political commentators?
I don't know why.
They respect fun, but they know like us.
Yeah, they're closing in on us.
Peaceful. There's that little people.
We're surrounded.
We're getting ready to arrest us. Y'all did not go home. They want to spin. That's mercury time. So meanwhile,
I just don't know what.
y'all see any homeless
Yeah,
people
it is
out
what it
there?
is, guys.
They start-
It is what it is, guys.
I believe the kids is still going on.
Seattle fire's getting big.
That's what we park our
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's a safe park.
Wow, look at that. The whole block's taking over Seattle.
Yeah?
No cops. It's Chaz, man. Chaz again. It's Chaz.
Yeah. Los Angeles, yeah.
We're gonna have movie night. You remember when they said Chaz? We're gonna have free movie night. It's Chaz, man.
I can't get around to see the other part of the car. So let's see if I can find another angle. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find another angle on that there. Oh, okay. Here it is. Okay. So what normally goes on, what I normally try to do, like I did on the previous show, I wanted to get, I'm gonna get something for you. You can take a good idea and look at it. Where is the one? There's some more in here. Let's see if our boy is still up. All right, Angel Free. Fair use? Yeah, we finna go over here to Agenda Free TV. I know he does a lot of talking, and you know, it gives me time to try to find something very delicious of an LA County sheriff or what he have to say about our political leaders that's putting down the smoke. Some of them share my complexion, some of them share your complexion. Putting smoke, more smoke on the fire of the situation that's going on, really basically around America. Fair use. Commercial.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not naming names. They all suck.
A lot of them were marching on the street for hours. We also saw several instances of someone, one or more people in the group doing graffiti.
When they catch you doing graffiti, you be arrested. Arrested in Capo, man, they just come on. This could be walking. That's the hell of a walk. They walk from ground.
Any chance they're waiting for buses to come to put the people in? I don't know.
Let me tell y'all something. Oh, it sounds like fire.
Yeah, of course.
You know, well, or when they do different pockets of the city, some downtown, some over here, it's some communication. We're over here. What y'all finna do? We'll let you know if we can do something. So the same crew that been invading houses, doing this loot, they're out there, splitting up among all of these cities. But the ones out here, oh yeah. Shit, if they knew it was something less good shit. Hey, they're part of the same crew. They're gonna share the gathering of the loot. But then when you got the ones out there seeing that it's a whole lot of deception going on. These people, agencies, attorneys, and their own pack of agendas. This is who are apparently state news is saying. They're just leaving out the part that why is it so why are these organizations organized? You choose, like the KKK. So let's see what's good. This is good. So if somebody says something, let's give it.
I've heard discussion of arrests on the radio, but it's not totally clear to me whether they're going to let people fizzle out or whether everyone in here is getting arrested or maybe everyone except press.
So it's like they're trapping people in.
I think there's probably between 50 and 100 people in the middle here. And
you say about 50
they're stuck.
to 100 people? They got busted.
What'd they say?
What did you just hear them say? If you don't, okay.
Now that's pretty close. Yeah, they is over there. too far. It's not too far.
1427, requesting Victor again at 11121 Queensland Street to stand by.
I'm going to see if I can get the scanner on from this area. I don't know if it's the right area. From broadcastify.com.
We will respond to that 45. Please. 14827, 14811 responding.
I don't think I have the right scanner.
Hold my eyes.
Totally for you, Roger. Stand by.
So right there, they just seem to be just what they basically seem to be doing is that they trapped them pretty much in. That, you know, maybe they saying disperse and they can't disperse. See, Spokane, what city is this? So I got another one coming up with the anti-protesters police in downtown Spokane, curfew in effect.
Was issued 5 years ago. We know that several people, demonstrators, have been arrested or at least taken into custody in downtown Spokane. Our crews have watched that unfold throughout the evening. We have seen officers use what appears to be either tear gas or what have been described as smoke bombs to try to disperse the crowd. Several remain. At its peak, there were 100, maybe a couple hundred, according to our crews down there on the ground, gathered in downtown Spokane. We want to go right now back to City Hall where Mayor Lisa Brown is about to speak.
Good evening, everyone. Are we good? Good evening, everyone. Mayor Lisa Brown, Mayor of Spokane. I wanted to give you an update on the situation that's unfolded today and this evening. This afternoon, former Council President Ben Stuckert called me and informed me of some individuals detained by ICE and his intent to prevent the ICE vehicle from leaving the facility. I asked him what he had fellow protesters with him wanted to achieve. We discussed legal assistance. I did call Attorney General Nick Brown and discuss the situation, made him aware of it, asked him to investigate options, and connected him to Ben. Ben did inform me that members of his group intended to peacefully protest, and they intended to stay at the facility until they were arrested. I made it clear in my public statement, as well as to Mr. Stuckert, that Spokane Police Department would remain in compliance with the Keep Washington Working Act, that they would endeavor to keep the peace, and that they would enforce Spokane laws. The City of Spokane has a commitment to upholding First Amendment rights. We believe in the right of peaceful protest. And the safety of our community members is always of the utmost importance. As we were discussing with the team, law enforcement, other members of the cabinet, trying to get a clear picture of what was occurring, and discussing the best way to de-escalate the situation, we learned that vandalism was occurring, an incident with respect to the ICE vehicle, other vehicles parked near the property, some vandalism on park property, that the crowd was growing and that tensions were escalating. I made the decision that the safest course of action was for Spokane police, not ICE, to try to safely disperse the crowd, try to convince the protesters to leave, and if not, to follow through with arrests of any violation of Spokane Municipal Code. I'll leave it to Chief Hall to discuss what happened on the ground, but as the evening progressed, as the crowd grew, as the crowd resisted several orders to disperse, I issued the curfew with ample time to let people leave the area. We also wanted to make sure that people could leave the stadium safely, the soccer game, and make sure there was plenty of time for media notifications to go out so people would understand what was occurring. I'm relieved to share that so far our reports are positive in that no serious injuries have been reported. I know there is tremendous fear amongst our local immigrant and refugee community. My heart goes out to families who are separated or are fearful of what might happen to them in their workplace, or as they proceed about their lives in Spokane. That's why I've been coordinating with some of our local partners to understand how we can be supportive of those communities, because in Spokane we all belong. We have many wonderful contributions that have been made by refugees and immigrants over decades in Spokane. And we're coordinating with state and other partners to understand how to comply with state laws, as well as federal and the Attorney General's office on the evolving legal situation that we're in right now. With that, I'll take your questions.
Mayor Brown, Amanda Rowley with CRIM 2. We covered one of the larger protests in 2020 for the George Floyd protests. There was damage and violence, tear gas used. Can you describe for us what tactics, or even this is a question for Chief Hall, what tactics are being used to disperse this crowd to prevent damage and really escalating to another 2020 protest?
Yeah, I'll allow Chief Hall to respond to that, because I understand there has been misinformation out there about the tactics that were used. So.
There was a report early in the day.
Chief Hall, why don't you go ahead?
Is he going to be able to answer?
Yeah, he's going to. Yes, right now.
Hi. In answer to that question, we paid very close attention to what the crowd was doing. We had conversations with the crowd, and in particular individuals, and what we saw was, as the mayor pointed out, an escalation in criminal behavior, not by everybody in the crowd. Certainly there were peaceful folks demonstrating and utilizing their First Amendment rights. There were also people in the crowd who were committing crimes, both state and municipal code crimes.
What sort of charges could these individuals be facing, and how many arrests have been made so far?
There's been over 30 arrests made so far. They are predominantly misdemeanor arrests for, like I said, for municipal code violations such as pedestrian interference. There was some criminal damage that was observed, a host of different crimes, like I said.
Roe sparks are built differently than Viagra. Sparks are designed to dissolve under the tongue to hit your bloodstream faster than traditional pills, with a dual-action formula to deliver a stronger boost.
Members, that there are some rumors out there about use of tear gas, use of rubber bullets, things like that. Could you clarify that, please?
There was no tear gas was administered. What you saw out there, if you were out there, was smoke. inert smoke. That is not considered a chemical munition. However, we did use pepper balls, not against individuals. It's what we call area dispersal, where we shoot it at the feet of the individuals. The pepper goes up into the air, and it behaves much like pepper spray. And we only did that because the crowd refused to move back after multiple requests to move back and give space for the officers to work.
And rubber bullets?
No rubber bullets.
Because we saw someone who had an injury on their back, it looked like from being struck by a rubber bullet or something to that effect. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about that, but I can confirm that no Spokane police officer fired any rubber bullets.
Have you heard about other agencies?
I have not.
So they're just there.
Are you aware of any arrests made by any agency other than SPD?
We were the lead agency. We had the good fortune of having our regional partners assist us. The Spokane Police Department had over 185 officers at this event. And we also had the assistance of the Spokane County Sheriff, as well as our other regional partners who came in to assist in order for everybody to be safe. That was for the safety of the folks who were involved in the demonstration, as well as the safety of the officers and the safety of the folks who were being detained.
Were you in communication with ICE or any federal agencies?
We were in communication with the individuals, the ICE agents who were inside the building, yes.
Mayor, you talked about Spokane's commitment to Keep Washington Working Act. We've seen the City Council support that many times. I saw Spokane police letting ICE vehicles in and out of the cordoned off area, and that seems like coordination and help.
Well, the commitment that we have is to maintain access to public property, and violation of that is blocking that property.
So it was about property, like letting them in out of the property.
The blockading of public right-of-way in Spokane is a violation of Spokane Municipal Code. And I think that one of the key things that was part of our communication was ample notification of people in the crowd of if something they were doing was, in fact, they were being asked to move or was, in fact, a violation.
Now that was a news conference. So let's get over here and check out.
I've been continuing to hear the radio traffic, and it sounds like the plan has changed, or at least I've heard them discussing a plan, which would basically be to let people leave one by one, instructing them to not form a group and just go on the sidewalk to leave. So standing by, it's going to be one of those two things, presumably. Either everyone gets arrested or everyone gets let go one by one. They would definitely let press out. Don't take my word for it, but I've been listening to like every year.
See, that's over there like that.
Sounds like they formed or discussed the plan to be to let everybody be one by one, and telling them not to stay on the sidewalk. So I think that honestly, I would just like
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's about to get started. Man, they just arrested him.
police just made one targeted arrest of a single person inside. That seemed unusual. That didn't seem like a procedural thing that's going to keep going.
Yeah,
that seemed targeted to the specific person.
That seemed unusual, or he was there giving off some yeah, that It'll probably do something in a minute, but then like every time I click off, something jumps out. So let's see if San Francisco really pops. I found the San Francisco feed, family. And I'm just checking to see if it's live. If it's live, then we're gonna be cracking. Oh man, San Francisco is really tripping. Ready. Let me get this San Francisco clip up here for you. Hey, could we see that? It's quiet. It is quiet. That's how San Francisco's looking. See, do you see what I put up there? Clashes with police at Los Angeles ICE protests. Oh, no, this is San Francisco news filming us. They're borrowing some of our feed. So this is what the helicopter is looking at. There is definitely blocked in. And look over there. And this is a San Francisco news station doing this. San Francisco news station is doing all of this aerial footage that we're looking at right here. All right? That's what they're doing. People is turning around. It's pretty much quiet. Let's keep it pushing. Fair use. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. All right. Where's my glasses at? All right, let me borrow these. Yeah. Man, it's been a crazy night. Hey, let's see what our boy John Hicks is on.
Honestly, not that uncommon in LA.
You see, he on that scooter.
Ride gear, kind of is.
See, he be riding everywhere.
These cops, it looks like they're moving to stop traffic. Let's see if we can beat them.
See, he's weaving.
Oh, you're good, bro. Oh, gosh. Are these people they have rounded up here? Or are these just people standing here? Because I don't want to get too much in this group. I'm going to cross the street.
Loves that bike. Gas station.
Holy crap, it's a whole different scene over here. Whoops. I mean, here there's just a lot of people outside just kind of standing around.
Pat, we're following you home tonight.
We're gonna try and get a killer shot right here, chat. We can't really. It's kind of crazy right here. That's kind of a sick shot, though.
Yo, my boy.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
How you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, be safe, bro.
He is the scooter guy. Very huge now. John Nick.
Let me give you a 360 chat. We'll pan around.
He was talking the other day with Jim.
Hey, yo. Yo. What's good? I'm live right now. Yeah. What's up, bro? How you doing? Yo. You too, man.
What's going on here, bro?
Huh?
What's going on here?
It was a march.
Oh, it's a march.
Yeah. I love that car. Samantha Joy, thanks for becoming a member. We're getting shined. They're like, I see the guy in green. Once we start hearing leave the area, we're gonna back up. If someone did something foolish like throw a firework, it would ignite the entire scene right now. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh, they have definitely
Oh, we can't see anything over here. Chad, the only place we can really see is like the middle of the street. So we don't have many options here. They're all chanting, they're yelling at something. They're like taunting the officers, I think. Oh, we all know how that goes. Here's the scene out here. I feel like a lot of these people just kind of were walking and they got involved in this and now they're here. This car's moving, holy. There's a lot of traffic incidents that happen out here.
All right, so whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Let's see if this homeboy is still up. There he is. Oh, nobody hasn't came back, probably because it got late. It's 10:22. From the other states, New York, it should be 1:22. I know there's probably some. Chicago, it should be like 1:23.
The first work.
It's a preview of what's coming Saturday. The all-out mass protest.
This is not what LA wants.
These
are people who don't even live here.
Nobody Santa Ana. Santa Ana still much. The real time.
So those are people that don't even live there?
This is not what LA needs.
Viva!
To me, it's like the news said he went out of order. Oh, okay.
Just discovered you today. Excellent coverage.
The way they said it.
Portland. Oh, Bree sent me. Bree, what's up, Bree? Looting?
Don't y'all see him? He's making it look like we don't know how to do our jobs.
Well, where was the looting at, Bree, if you're watching?
From LA to Palestine, all our struggles are intertwined. Never forget that. What they do to them there, they do to us here.
Well, what is you supposed to do after that? All right, let me be the smart person. Call in reinforcements from the other departments so the other part of the cities can do with it.
Well, let me try to get the looting thing first. There's
We're
supposed
sick of this
looting
shit.
going on.
Get the fuck out of our city.
When that happened, that leaves out. Oh,
Hey, Jack.
Oh, they're moving more cops in now.
I live outside of Seattle. Thank you, my brother, for doing the live and keeping us informed.
Thank you so much for the 100.
Hey, Mike, I got you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Very generous of you.
Yep, I got you.
Either they're leaving or they're gonna try and kettle us in.
Let me give me a minute. I'll give it a try.
So he's at the top of the screen.
This is supposed to be looting.
Copy that.
Apparently on his screen, he can share with other screamers and scream them in.
You're supposed to represent us? That's fucking Say the road is the homie said.
I can't see it.
That's the gaming room stuff. Wow. So I'm trying to get a good handle on this. Let's see what some of these people are talking about. The good. All right, check this out. Fair use. I ain't gonna listen to it long, but look.
For the last few days. This past weekend, I want to say a few words about the events of the last few days. This past weekend, federal agents conducted large-scale workplace raids in and around Los Angeles. Those raids continue as I speak. California is no stranger.
Do those seem like, is he reading the teleprompter? Let's check it out. Okay? Let's check it out.
Stranger to immigration enforcement, but instead of focusing on undocumented immigrants with serious criminal records and people with final deportation orders, a strategy both parties have long supported. This administration is pushing mass deportations, indiscriminately targeting hardworking immigrant families, regardless of their roots or risk. What's happening right now is very different than anything we've seen before. On Saturday morning, when federal agents jumped out of an unmarked van.
So basically what happened, when one get incarcerated, they'll single that one out of 100, out of 50. Oh, so you got a business, man? And if you go back and you be threatened, well, if that's not so, say that. So, feel free to go over there and listen to what Gavin Newsom had to say right here.
Near a Home Depot parking lot, they began grabbing people, a deliberate targeting of a heavily Latino suburb. A similar scene played out when a clothing company was raided downtown. In other actions, a U.S. citizen, 9 months pregnant, was arrested.
See, and they're picking the most.
A 4-year-old girl taken.
This one Shark Tank investor.
So fair use. Feel free to go over there and check that out. And this is what they was talking about in right at my place of employment. It's like, they're bringing up this part that fully controlled. Even though Obama had more deportations. It just wasn't magnified with all the cameras and all the cell phones. But now it's being magnified and played to, yes, some of these things occurred. And this is the track record of, the place where we reside. So me as a black person, I can't say I can get deported back to Africa or something. I don't know nothing about that. This is the homeland that I'm from. So, hey, I know it may be looking very confusing, but you got to remember that last administration let in 20 million, 15 million. And then who is there to say that we're going to let this many in, and it's going to be up to our next term to get them out. And if you win, you get them out. Because we got some other plans to get to. So it looked like everything's pretty much slowed down. The curfew thing is out there. Let me check out Eric, the dream giver, and see if he have anything. One more screen, see if he. No, everything just seemed to be quiet. He got the same thing that everybody else had. So at this time it's 10 something and 31 and it's 2 hours and 30 minutes past the curfew. I'm hitting the thumbnail, trying to see, hey, did we get some scanner stuff back? Yeah. Let's get close to ending the show with some scanner. In New York, Chicago.
515 west of Wilmington.
Passenger 70, both suspects in custody, vehicles cleared.
There go Las Vegas.
21A,
Seattle.
Person 21, Queen.
People still up.
515, 517 is on C west of Wilmington.
George 71, 17 George 71, switch to Simplex for 17849.
What? Do you see them? They still up.
still up. 55, 35, the back house. 35. Sector 130, David, and 21 L 50, Roger.
Well, I'll be back real quick.
Guys, I'm trying to keep them all live. I'm going through them every few minutes. I go down through them, and if there's anything about it that doesn't look live or I can't figure it out, then I put something else in there. I'm trying my best to keep them all live, and it's not an easy task, but that's what I'm doing here tonight. Not feeling all that well, so I'm not saying a whole lot tonight, but I am here with you guys. And we are going through this. Looks like they got the pepper spray out in Vegas. That guy's choking, the guy with the camera. Yeah, we've still got the one view out of San Antonio that's still good. And we've still got the view out of Seattle and one out of Vegas. And I'm keeping all that going. I'm checking through and back to the scanners. This is Starship Adventures. My name's Ian. Thanks for coming along for the adventure.
Given, package 211.
10334, ambulance cutting, Chevrolet and
Southwest 34 with handle 35 and 35 someone would be assist. 34 section 456 14800 Crenshaw Boulevard.
Thanks, Kraken. I appreciate it.
Informant and co-op arguing in background. No apartment number.
Thanks for all the subs out there, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, we really appreciate it.
And hit mine too.
319.
And hit my subscribe button too, okay?
Any area that come on home by frequency for air check at 3546.
This station make me really want to stay up because there's a lot of activity going on, man. Look, a lot of activity. What's going on? So look, San
Someone you're
Antonio,
beginning,
Texas.
correction, beginning mileage is copied at 2233 hours.
That mean they gotta be 12:30 out there in San Antonio. 12:30. These people was up. Las Vegas? That's our time. People up. Let's go to action.
35, someone you're beginning, correction, beginning mileage is copied at 2233 hours.
So let's go over here. Oh shit, I see some money. I see some money.
Streets, who streets? Go!
Oh, so them people ran.
Who streets?
Yeah, yeah. This is smoking.
Fucking pandemonium, Belly.
Yeah.
He's splintering the crowd off even more.
Check out that chat. This chat is versatile. There you. Check out her. A female. And it's something. Now, what is Agenda Free TV doing? Well, you know, they're still over there in Koreatown. And let's see what Mercedes, we saw what he was going to talk about. Is there any more? Not CNBC, Eric, the Dream stuff. This thing seems to be Times of India. Man, do y'all want to hear this? Times of India. Yeah, this, and then he's he on 2 channels. Oh, I like the way he plays. Santa Ana is going strong. Santa Ana. Santa Ana, Cali, Seattle, still up. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them.
Look at that lady with the flag in the middle. So I was going to go to that side. And let
Yeah, I gotta catch up to the front. Catch up to the front.
That lady in the middle.
All right, got Portland back.
Portland is back. Hey, Seattle and Portland is the same thing.
Look at the freedom fighters giving out water. Let's go.
Boy, they getting down with it.
So they're saying that in Seattle, police have issued a dispersal order after what appeared to be a firecracker exploded in front of a line of bike officers. The police pushed protesters back and out of the intersection they had previously occupied.
See, in the neighborhood by the Korean town, now mind you, they got fireworks over there. They probably got more fireworks than anybody in LA. I know that sounds like in the training that we say it sounds implicit, biased, but hey, think about it. Fireworks, where they originated, gunpowder and things of that nature. So I remember some of the history. Or have I been watching Jeopardy? No. So, man, this thing is taking a minute. It looks to be pretty slow. Anything else y'all catch, just let me know. If you got any news updates, send it to MC Recovery.